Hey, I'm back. Uh. Woo. Guys, listen. I figured I'd go ahead and make this video because it's like people have so many questions and want to know what happened to my live streaming ability. Even I don't know for sure what happened, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I know. So I'm gonna tell you from the beginning of when stuff started being kind of weird, because it wasn't that day. Things started being kind of weird before I actually got I guess a strike. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what happened from before, and I'm gonna let you guys know where I am now and what's going on and everything, right? But before we do that, y'all go ahead and hit the like button real quick. Ow, ow. Might as well go ahead and subscribe. Ow, ow. And when we finish, leave me a comment. Ow, ow. Okay, so listen. I tried to get the lighting right in here. You guys know what kind of equipment we're working with, okay? So I did the best that I could. I got one blind halfway up, one halfway down, because I don't know what it's looking like. Hopefully you guys can see my face, okay? So, let's begin. A few days ago, in one of my live chats, my live streams, I started getting a whole bunch of trolls. I'm talking about back to back to back to back to back trolls talking about Trump, talking about all kinds of other things, right? And Sean from Man No Leah, he is one of my moderators, and he was just like kicking people out of the chat left and right. Like every time you turn around, he was blocking people and kicking people out of the chat room left and right because they were coming in trolling your girl, okay? So he mentioned that later on in the day. Well, he mentioned it at that time, but then later on in the day when I went to his live chat, he mentioned that. He was like, dang, Butterfly, what was going on in your chat today? Like, you had so many trolls. What in the world was happening? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even, I felt like, look, mama, we made it. That's what I'm thinking, because why would you want to troll like a lame? Why would you want to just troll like, wouldn't you want to, are there like rules to trolling? Are there levels to trolling? Like I think there is to everything else. I mean, I don't really know what it is to troll, how you do it. I don't know what trolling etiquette is. I don't know anything about all that. But I'm not going to just be trolling just random folks who, I mean, I guess if you feel like I got that much juice, if you feel like I have that much juice, then I guess, I guess. But I didn't think they were in there trolling me, for no reason. So I'm like, look, mama, we made it. We got trolls up in here, okay? And my moderators, they were doing their thing. So, okay, later on, I don't know if it was that night or the next morning. I think it was, I guess I can just check. Yeah, because I can go ahead and read you guys the email I still have. So it was either that night or the very next morning, I received an email. I just, what in the world? Hold on, guys. What happened to it? Wait a minute now. I can't find it. I'm going to keep looking for it. But anyway, I received an email the next day from someone, and I realized at the time, I noticed immediately that the name on the email, I think it was the same as one of the names that were in my live chat. So I was like, okay, you know what? Y'all are really trying it. What happened to my email? Did they hack me? Oh my goodness. Did they hack me? Why would they want to hack me? Okay, here it is. I found it. It says your stream has been reported many times. That's the headline, right? That's so whack. And then it says, "Hello, Butterfly Jewels. Hi, Nick. It's from Nick Crompton. May you already know what the problem is. May I not? Because I don't even know what that means. 21 people reported your stream. Your channel received 1 strike. Violating the community guidelines is a bad decision. Bad decision, Butterfly Jewels. If you think that there is something wrong, reply here. Thanks. YouTube supporter. YouTube LLC service. Look. Okay, so that's what I got from Nick Crompton 919 at gmail.com. And then he got a 919 area code in his email. Oh my goodness. That's a little creepy. Okay. So I didn't pay any attention to it aside from telling you guys about it before. But I just felt again like they were trolling me because first of all, the email that I have attached to my YouTube account is not the same email that shows up in my description. And the email in my description is the one he emailed me at. So I already knew you were being really fluky, Nick. Probably watching, Nick. But anyway, so that was that. I go on about my business, and then the next day or 2 days later, after my son and I made his song, I realized my son's comments are disabled. And so now I'm trying to figure out why are my son's comments disabled, because nothing was wrong. And then they said I got an email or something from YouTube saying the comments were disabled because they are very strict about minors and content and things like that. And so I'm like, well, what in the world? Like, you don't even see his face. How in the world is this inappropriate content with the minor? You can't see his face. There's no video footage. It's just audio. We're rapping a song that's clean. And then I'm like, what is going on? Plus, I've already had videos, the lemon challenge with my son, and a few other videos, and none of that was flagged. So I'm trying to figure out how can something that you can't even see get flagged and you don't hear anything inappropriate. So I'm like, okay, someone's trying to get me. But I didn't think it was that serious because I felt like the intelligence of YouTube or common sense, somebody in there got a spirit of discernment, right? You're going to investigate, right? Or check on it before you just choose to just believe one side. But no, that's not how they operate. So I didn't really think anything of it. We didn't do anything wrong. So why would I worry about it? Okay. So now moving on. It's somebody subscribing to me too. I know it. Anyway, so a few days later, AJ came home and I did a live stream and it was called AJ is Home. Okay, somebody must be subscribed, must get notifications because, y'all, I keep scratching my leg because I took a shower and I'm ashy. I didn't even moisturize. Let me moisturize. Hold on. So anyway, AJ gets home and we're on the thing and we're just, vibing or whatever. I found some free copyrighted, non-copyrighted music to play in the background. And we're on there for about 20 minutes. And the next thing I know, a big red thing flashes across the screen and says, your video stream has ended or something, interrupted because of inappropriate content or copyright or inappropriate content or community guidelines, something like that. So I'm like, what? Immediately, I think it's the music, right? Because I was like, dang, I guess, you can't just believe when it says that it's no copyright and that it's free and it's okay to play it. I guess you can't believe that. You have to, do your own research and make sure. That's what I got from it at first, right? I'm like, dang, if I got in trouble for that, that's on me because, you know what I'm saying? I should have done my research. I should have made sure that I was able, instead of just believing it just because I see it. Y'all know I talk about that all the time, so that was on me. So I wasn't even tripping about that. Okay, so I'm like, they didn't cut my thing short. Then I'm like, okay, I know the updated community guidelines. And when it talks about getting a warning and a strike, and I'm like, okay, dang, like they just going to stop my live streams altogether because of that. You know what I mean? So, but I was going to have to deal with the consequences. All right, so I get an email. I think it's that night I get an email. And it says, now I got to go to my other one. Hold on. because he emailed me at the other one. All right, so this one, the real email, now for real, says, "Hi, Butterfly Jewels. As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. They have the blue, is the hyperlink, so I know it's all legit, the links and everything. Your video, AJ is Home, which has a hyperlink as well. I can click on it and I can actually watch the video. They let you watch the video, but it's not on YouTube anymore. Was flagged to us for review. Upon review, we've determined that it violates our guidelines and we removed it from YouTube." First of all, what review? Okay, because if you reviewed anything, what you should have seen was that there was no inappropriate content with any minor whatsoever. Okay, so somebody lying. Okay, somebody lying, and it ain't me. All right. And I'm, whew, girl. Video content restrictions. YouTube cares about our user safety, so we have strict policies against any provocative content featuring minors. Provocative. Where? Huh? Where? Okay. Based on this set of policies, we have removed your video. Now, I don't, okay. If another user requested that you create this video, we encourage you to report him or her using our safety and abuse reporting tool. Please also consider talking to a law enforcement agency or a trusted adult if you're a minor, if you're receiving requests from users that are inappropriate in nature. For more information on teen safety, go to the Safety Center. Okay, so let me tell you what that made me think, right? That made me think that the title of my live stream attracted some kind of attention, right? But the context of it and the actual content, there was nothing inappropriate, YouTube. Oh, so okay, listen. Where it said, I don't know, forget that. Okay. Impacts on your account. Please note that this removal has not, listen now, please note that this removal has not, okay, resulted in a community guideline strike or penalty on your account. Look, please note that this removal has not resulted in a community guideline strike or penalty on your account. Y'all see that, right? So something shady is going on, all right? Something shady is going on. We encourage you to review all videos in your account to make sure they are in line with our community guidelines, as additional violations could result in strikes on your account or even lead to account termination. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Okay, so immediately I was like, when I first read it, I was like, okay, wait, let me make sure this is legit because I'm not just about to believe this, okay? But after careful review, this is a legitimate email. I'm almost certain it is because it's, you can tell. Plus, my video was removed. I mean, unless these are some hackers. No, because then I can't go live, right? So let me tell you what happened next. So then, after seeing that it says I'm not, this removal has not resulted in a strike. Okay, so now I go to my YouTube. I can't show you because I go to it on a computer, but my YouTube track studio thing, I tried it from my phone, but I can't find it. Anyway, so I go to the area where they show you whether you have, it's two kind of strikes. You can get a community guideline strike or you can get a copyright strike. So I go to the area where it shows if you have any strikes, what they're for, and the status of the strike, right? So I go to that page and the community guidelines part, I think I screenshot. Hold on. The community guidelines part says there are 0 strikes. Hold on. Y'all say bless you. Oh, I mean, a headache. Okay, I found it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Okay, so the first side says you have 0 copyright strikes. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then this side says you have 0 community guideline strikes. Right? So my little things both show that I have no strikes at all. Right? And the only way, get this though, the only way that you can appeal a strike, you have to have a strike. And where it shows that you have a strike, there's a drop down, and one of the options is appeal. That's how you reconcile this type of situation. Those are the steps that I would have taken if I wanted to fight this and try to figure out what in the world is going on, you know what I mean, and use my voice. But I don't have that option. I don't know why it doesn't give me that option. I don't know what makes my situation any different from anyone else's, but I just don't have that option. As you can see, it's showing no strikes, and so I don't have an option to even appeal a strike that is saying I don't have. And then on the bottom, where it says live streaming, God, I hope y'all can see this. It says live streaming, and it says disable. And I can't even enable it. All it gives me is the option to click learn more. That's it. I can't do anything else. Hold up, y'all. I just see something. Hold on. Oh no. Yeah. So I can't do anything about it. Now, from what I've read, when this happens to most people, they receive a 90-day, I guess, timeout or whatever from making live streams. I'm not quite sure. Now, one of my transformers, right? He said that he thinks that it's like a group that targeted me. And y'all already know it can be an anti-black group. It could be an anti-religion group. It can be an anti-feminist group. It can be somebody who, I don't know. People, with the stuff that I talk about, all kind of things. So I have no clue who you are, sir, ma'am. I have no idea. But one of the worst things in the world really is to hate and hold a grudge towards somebody who does not care, who does not even think about you. So that's that. It kind of made sense after he said that because the video that was flagged and then my son's video, he kind of referenced to the biblical stuff, when he was like, the world didn't give it, so the world can't take it away. And then, of course, I talk about the Lord all the time. Okay. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I feel like, some anti-religious groups, they feel like you shouldn't push religion on children. You know what I mean? That's their belief. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. I'm not sure who or what did this, but I do believe that the 21 was from the fake email. So I don't know how many people reported me, but it could have just been some angry, bitter person on YouTube. It could just be a viewer. I don't know. But what I do know is that I don't care. I know that. So, listen, the blessings that God, he got them for me, right? Over there. And you can't have them. All right. They're mine and they're going to be mine until I get them. Right. So either way, you ain't going to get them. All right. So you don't, and when you ever heard of a blessing thief? Girl, have you ever heard of a blessing thief? You can't steal mine. I can't steal yours. Okay. And you can't stop mine. So I'm not really sure what the end game here was. What else was I gonna say? I don't really care too much. I tried to contact YouTube, but I don't really know how to do it. And I'm kind of sort of at this point, like, it is what it is, right? Because I'm not about to stress myself that much about it. I was told that you can't really even get in contact with YouTube until you have like 1,000 subscribers, and you gotta be, I guess you gotta be legit. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, hey, it is what it is. Okay. I don't own this platform. It ain't mine. So hey, let them do what they do. Let them do what they want to do with their YouTube. Okay. It is what it is. Some people suggested that I start over. Who about to start over? I wish on all the stars upon the midnight sky. that I would start over? What? You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Absolutely not. Now, if I am at some point forced to start over because, people keep coming out, trolls keep coming from under bridges, you know what I'm saying? And, making false accusations, and YouTube doesn't want to actually take the time out to actually review, investigate, and look into it. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't own this platform. But aside from that, I'm not starting anything over because let me tell you how we operate around here. Okay? See, one time, your girl was having a heart attack. That's what I thought. Well, that's what I thought. I thought I was dying. I couldn't breathe. My heart was beating hard, fast, and palpitating, and I was just in distress and grabbing on trying to open some baked beans and grabbing onto the stove and just couldn't get it together. Okay, so I thought it was over. I thought it was time to go on to glory. And I was like, no, I didn't get my Jeep Renegade and I didn't fulfill my dreams. I want to be on stage and talking to people and motivating people. And so I had to call an ambulance. And it had to be serious for me to call an ambulance, right? So when they got here, I'm freaking out. Now I'm hyperventilating. And the situation is even worse now than it was to begin with because now it's anxiety. If it was already anxiety, but now it was even more because now I think I'm dying from a heart attack. So I'm screaming, you need to call my daddy, call my mama. I'm going crazy. In the back of the ambulance, on the way to the hospital, your girl is in there saying, first of all, I got to get my Jeep Renegade, right? But let me tell you what ended up happening, right? The enemy tries it. He tries it, okay? And he be trying the wrong one sometimes, though. He be trying the wrong one, or maybe the right one, however you choose to look at it, right? But I was the wrong one that day, okay? In the ambulance, the same stuff I talk about all day, every day, I'm talking about it to the people in the ambulance, okay? The people taking my blood pressure, the people giving me my medicine, the people doing all this stuff to me, telling me to calm down. I'm like, listen, if I'm going to go out, and I'm dead serious, y'all, if I'm going to go out today, I'm going to go out making sure that I did not falter on my gift and I didn't do what God told me to do out here in these streets. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm going to go out today, if these are going to be my last words, I'm going to thank God for my gift and I'm going to use it until to my last breath. You understand me? So, got to the hospital, same thing. Y'all, by the time I left that hospital, 2 girls and added me on Facebook. We're sitting there talking about their goals and their dreams and what things they want to do in life and certain steps they can take to get there. Listen, me and another woman were having a conversation about race and racial divide. It was a white woman. And she was hard serious about what she believed and everything. By the time we finished talking, y'all, when I tell y'all, she said, man, I love you. I wish I could be around you forever. Y'all, I didn't understand what God blessed me with. And you think I'm finna sit back and allow somebody to stop me now? The only reason why the things that happen to me that keep happening to me is because it didn't work the first time. It didn't work the second time. It didn't work the third time. It didn't work the last time. It ain't going to work this time. And I'm sure it ain't going to work the next time. You can try all you want. Okay? But this gift that God gave me, this wisdom that God gave me, it ain't going to stop. It ain't going to go nowhere. You understand me? I'm on the winning team. I'm not worried about you. You understand? I'm not worried about you. So when all this stuff happened to me, the first thing that crossed my mind was, let me tell you, y'all know how I've been talking about falling into this YouTube black hole, the YouTube live black hole, how I was worried about falling into the YouTube live black hole of constantly making lives to the point that you forget about your content. Constantly making lives because they're becoming easy and you're getting watch time, but you're forgetting about your talent and your gift and the whole reason why you started in the first place, right? That was where I didn't want to go. I'm not saying anybody else is doing that. I'm saying I don't want to do that. And I have come across channels where there are nothing but lives. And I can't take the time to just sit through 2-3 hour videos I can't. So I didn't want to create that problem for my viewers and for my people. So I don't want to hide my gifts. I don't want to become complacent with lives because they're easy. I can come on live and at any moment, and although I love the fact that you have both and you can get to know someone as well as their talents and gifts as well, but I want to make sure that I'm doing what I came on here to do. And that's not just only to spread a message, but to show what I have, who I am. You know what I mean? To build on my brand and to level up. Do y'all know what manifestation is, right? I constantly kept saying this YouTube live black hole. I don't want to fall in this YouTube live black hole. And every time I talked about it, I was doing it in a live. I wasn't doing it in a video. So really what I was doing was falling into the YouTube live black hole, right? So bam. Sometimes we think things are happening to us when really they're happening for us, okay? So my mind, how it works, y'all know I kind of sort of think backwards. When I say that, I don't think how the majority of people would think. In my mind, I'm like, you know what? Sometimes either the other part of the relationship needs to walk away or something needs to come in and break it up. Sometimes you're too weak to sometimes you don't even realize that you're in a position that you're in. And God was like, listen, you need to get yourself together, right? Because you ain't been making no content. You made a little limit challenge, but what's that? You know what I'm saying? Get out here in these streets and show people what you have, your gifts, what you really working with. You know what I'm saying? Give somebody something to watch every now and then. Everybody can't jump on a live all the time. People don't want to sit back and watch a 3-hour live all the time. You know what I mean? Get you some viewers. It's not all about the subscribe, just about support. Get you some viewers. And the whole time I'm complaining about not making content, but now guess what? I got all the time in the world to make content. Now I got all the time in the world, right? Because if it's 3 months, I can do a good content plan, come up with a good plan. I can drop these videos. You know what I'm saying? It will ground me. This will ground me. And maybe that's when I be saying that God gave me a whooping or he put me on punishment or God grounded me. My Heavenly Father grounded me. Maybe that's what's happening now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I needed to sit down and actually focus on what kind of content I want to create so I can build my brand. Because see, my dreams go beyond this YouTube thing. They go beyond this thing. And don't think for 1 second that you're going to tell me that I can't put my baby on the camera if I want to. So if you want to keep on reporting my videos, that's fine. But like they say, when you dig one, you might as well dig two. You're not hurting me. All that hate that you have in your heart, you're not hurting me. You're hurting yourself. See, like I said, just recently, my whole $3,000 tax return was applied to my student loans. Okay? I struggle every day. Okay? I wanted to get a washing machine so I can stop washing these clothes in the bathtub and hurting myself. Like, you cannot. My house, yesterday was the 4-year anniversary of when my house burnt down. Okay? I done had 2 brain surgeries. I got scoliosis. I got a cyst in my spine. I hurt every second, physically, every second of every day. The devil just keep throwing stuff at you. When he can't break you, he's persistent. All right? The reason these things keep happening to me and the reason these things keep happening to you is because you ain't break the last time. You might get damaged, okay, but you ain't gonna be broken. Don't allow this stuff to break you. Okay, I'm not about to let anybody on a YouTube stress me out. Do you understand me? Okay. Hey, quiet as it's kept. This situation is giving me content. What? And I'm mad about that. Let me, girl. Please, get out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need for all of my Transformers to rally together, okay? Because y'all already know it's going to take your girl forever to get her watch time now, okay? Now, it's only 3 months. We're going to make it. We're going to hold on strong. I'm going to put out these videos. Trendsetter, we're going to drop these videos, okay? And I'm going to need for y'all to come through for your girl and watch these videos. I don't care if y'all got to do a playlist. I don't care. And y'all know, listen, I got more time to support now too, okay? So you already know your girl is all about support. And that's all I do all day long. I don't even know how this happened to me. Because I barely even be trying to, I don't know. I don't know how this happens. Yes, I do. I know. We know. We know. We know. We know what's going on down there. You're so crazy, devil. You're so crazy. Always trying. He be just losing every time. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and drop these videos. And I need for y'all to watch them. Okay. Give me some ideas, y'all, because I'm gonna have to really go hard. I'm gonna do some story times. I got a lot of stories. Oh gosh, I got a lot of stories. I'm gonna do some story times, and I'm going to structure my wisdom, the stuff that we talk about in our lives that they're trying to stop. We're going to structure that so that I can put that into videos. This ain't doing nothing but giving me, this isn't doing nothing but helping me out. It's going to help me with my structure, my videos. It's going to help me to focus. It's going to help me to work on the schedule. Like, man, this is crazy. This is helping me. This always backfires. His plans always backfire. It's terrible. Anyway, guys, hey, look. I am going to go put some clothes on, okay? Because I'm sure I'm going to tell y'all a story time today. And I'm sure AJ and I are going to do something, some kind of challenge. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. But you guys will see later. Okay. So I love you guys from the inside out. I love you from the inside out. Hey, I love you from the inside out. Hey, I love you from the inside out.